Ric Flair is willing to get physical in AEW, and he's even willing to bleed. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And I believe Arnold Schwarzenegger once said in Predator, if it bleeds, we can kill it. And, I mean, Ric Flair, he might be willing to bleed, but can we kill this guy at 73 years old? Can the Nature Boy actually die? I'm not sure, although if he keeps getting in the ring, if he keeps having back body drops performed on him, then I'm sure it's only a matter of time before he goes 6 feet under. But Ric Flair was on WrestleZone.com. He was doing an interview and he was speaking about potentially getting physical in All Elite Wrestling. And not only is he willing to get physical, but he is willing to bleed. And we all know that Ric Flair is a bleeder. We know that women bleed every month on their period, but fuck it, Ric Flair, he's a period every single week. Because when this guy's on television, this guy is bleeding non-stop. You can't even look at Ric Flair without blood vessels just bursting open out of his forehead. So this is what the Nature Boy had to say regarding possibly having a match and possibly getting physical in AEW. He said, quote, I don't expect to wrestle. Could I? Yes, because I'll learn from my mistakes. You always learn from your past mistakes. I don't think that'll ever happen, but I certainly want to be able to feed a guy. If I've helped them get heat on them because it's only fair to the babyface, or the good guy rather, that he gets a shot at that guy. That's how they prevail. They beat the villain and then they have to smack someone around that's been associated with them. I am cleared for that. And even if I wasn't, I'm feeding. That's the way it works. I think I'm a guy that's lucky enough to be along for the ride. And that what happens, happens. As Pedro Morales said years ago, I am ready for any kind of action. And by the way, I'll have a blade on my finger, brother. So you can pass that along. I don't go to work without a blade. I'll take an aspirin so I really bleed. End of quote. This guy is a madman. Take it. Since when do aspirins make you bleed? Do aspirins thin your blood to really low thin levels? I'm not too sure what an aspirin. I always thought an aspirin was like for pain relief. I thought an aspirin was for headaches. I didn't realise an aspirin thinned your blood. So if that's the case, I'll take Ric Flair's word for it. But not only is he willing to take aspirins, he's willing to blade, and he's got the blades himself. He said he carries a blade with him to work, and he never turns up to work without a blade. This guy's insane. 73 years old, and he still wants to blade himself every single week. Come on, Nature Boy. Come on, brother. Come on. Woo! Have you not suffered enough? Have you not bled enough? I think it's time for Ric Flair just to disappear into the sunset and enjoy whatever years he has left. And even if he wants to be in the business, he should be a manager at the most. Let him cut a promo once in a while. But this guy should not be getting physical. He should not be having matches. And dear God, he should not be bleeding. Come on. I mean, you're 73. Let someone else bleed, for God's sake. You've bled enough over your career. He can't have that much blood left in him. He's going to have to get a blood transfusion or something, because the Nature Boy just bleeds, and bleeds. And I mean, sooner or later, there's going to be no blood left to come out. So, I mean, whatever. This guy would have been great on the TV series Dexter, because Dexter loves blood and Ric Flair's got a shitload of it. But do we need to see any of it in AEW? Honestly, guys, I'm not too sure. I don't think we do. Ric Flair, legend of wrestling, no doubt about it. Had a great run. Hall of Fame career. Definitely a top 10 guy in my opinion. But he doesn't need to wrestle anymore and he doesn't need to bleed anymore. So let it go, Nature Boy, and enjoy this 2-year contract you signed with AEW. And if it's mainly just to sign like a legend sort of deal, then so be it. But don't be getting in the ring, and certainly don't be blading yourself every single week. Nobody needs to see that. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you want to see Ric Flair wrestle? Do you want to see Ric Flair bleed? I think Ric Flair's got some sort of weird kink where he just likes to blade himself. I don't know if that exists, but if it does, I'm sure Ric Flair's got it. Let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, though, peace.